An historic milestone has been achieved by Parliament passing the GST Constitutional Amendment Bill. But the question now foremost in the minds of everyone is, can India implement Goods and Services Tax by April 1, 2017? There are certain to-dos and challenges before the government in being able to meet the target date. The to-dos are establishing a legal framework, which means formation of a GST Council after the bill receives the President assent. The GST Council then drafts the laws and recommends it, the Cabinet approves it, and the Centre and the states pass the laws. The Centre will pass the CGST and IGST Acts, and the states will pass their SGST Acts. Apart from this establishment of a legal framework, there are certain challenges in the establishment of this legal framework, and those challenges have been admitted by none less than the Revenue Secretary Asmukh Adia, and this is what he has to say. He says that the 7 challenges includes calculation of a revenue base and a compensation structure to the states, a structure of rates for GST, and we have heard a lot of debate on the rates. Then passing of these laws and getting the stakeholder consensus on the laws, fixing threshold levels, and also more importantly cross empowerment, which is necessary for ensuring smooth implementation, because there is a dual control. Now, in addition to this establishment of legal framework, there are 2 other important to-dos for the government, and they are, first and foremost, make sure that the infrastructure backbone, which is the GSTN, is ready. What we hear is that the October deadline is possibly going to be slightly pushed ahead. And the second and even more important issue is a change management to be brought about in the central and state government cadres and training facilitation for these cadres. Now, all of these is going to definitely take time, but if the government applies itself towards it, and if they determine that the GST has to be implemented 1st of April 2017, I do not see any reason why all of these milestones cannot be achieved.